Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you are definitely welcome to the channel. You did the right thing by subscribing to this channel. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Welcome back. So in today's video, it's going to be a video about my labor and birth delivery story time, and at the end it's going to be a little Q&A. Before we get right into this video, I would really love to take time and ask for forgiveness to those that doesn't understand the language. I've seen that in most of my videos I've been speaking Oshiherero, and I've seen 2-3 comments telling me that you guys can't understand the video, the language, but you're interested in watching my videos. I'm really asking for forgiveness. I'm definitely going to work on that so you guys can leave. So yeah, let's get into today's video. Okay, so I think I'm going to start from the very beginning, like not the whole pregnancy situation, but in my 3rd trimester. So in my 3rd trimester, we used to visit the hospital quite often, especially on Saturdays, because they were saying apparently my baby is too small. Sometimes it will be too big. I have to do this, I have to do that. But they had took some blood, but there was nothing wrong. There was nothing wrong, and to me, I wasn't feeling anything. The pregnancy was just fine. There was just they wanted me to visit the hospital quite often so they can do a C-section, like to operate me, and that was not the plan. So I keep refusing. We passed my due date. I was supposed to give birth on the 30th of July, and we've passed my due date. I gave birth on the 9th of August. So yeah, on the day that I gave birth, I slept until around maybe 10ish. So immediately when I got downstairs, I've received a call from the hospital that no, before I go there, the same week that I gave birth, I used to visit the hospital like now for them to prepare down there so it can be ready. So it can be ready, let me just put it that way. So I think I went twice. So what they do is just like prepare you, just, you know, the whole process. So on the day that I gave birth, I woke up around 10. I went downstairs, I had breakfast, and I received a call from the hospital that no, you should come to the hospital, we have found a bed for you. So mind you all, I've passed my due date with 9 days and I was not in pain at all. I think 10 July under 31st, 9 or 10 there. So mind you, I was not in pain at all. So I told my husband, no, my husband could hear me being on the phone with the hospital, and he started panicking. He started having some terrible headaches. He was sweating because, mind you, it was his first time being in the room. So yeah, fast forward, we went, everything was already in the car. That's how ready I was. Everything was already in the car. We got to the hospital, we checked in, everything was fine. The nurse was so loving, she was all that. So when we got to the hospital, I think it was around 12. Yeah, it was around 12. 12:30 she broke my water, and all this time I was just okay. I was not really in much pain, as you guys saw the video. If you have not yet watched that video, kindly go back and search for my delivery video. So this whole time I was just fine. The pain was there, but it was really bearable. I wasn't in so much pain. And the doctor was saying, oh, if the contraction doesn't go up and it's 2, I'll come put some drip on so it can start with the contractions. So she went, and I think around 1, the contractions started really bad. It started around 1:30, let me say. Around 1:30, that's when it started. So fast forward, my husband was doing the most. He was busy recording me. I wanted to be recorded before I was in pain. Like when we were at home, I would say, oh baby, I want you to go do like when I'm in labor and all that, so I can put it on my channel. But the day of being in labor, I was so annoyed. I was really annoyed. And I remember there was a time that the nurses was in the room, and he was busy recording. Like, I'm in pain, so much pain, and he was just there with the phone recording. And I just shouted at him like, what are you doing? Can you not see that I'm in pain? Why are you recording? And I really felt bad. I really did. And not in that moment though. After I came back to my sense, so I really started feeling bad for that. So yeah, everything was okay. Like when we go to the hospital, by the time he was a bit calm. So yeah, my pain, I think, lasted for at 3:27. That's when I gave birth. So it wasn't really something long and all that, like you have to be in pain for several days or so many hours and all that. It was just 3 hours, let me say 2 hours, 3 hours. Yeah, so I think that's it. 3:27 I received my baby. You know, that's the most important moment. The pain was gone. Yeah, so I think let's move on to the Q&A. I don't want it to be really long. I want it to be more interesting than being long and boring, if you get me. So Q&A time. I've got my son tablet here. I've sent them questions on his tablet. So the first question: how does it feel giving birth for the third time? Is the pain like the first one? Pain is just pain. If it's whether it's your first time, 5th, or whatever, pain is just pain. You can feel the pain, but this time I felt like the pain wasn't a lot, because I was with someone that I love and we were joking in between. But with my firstborn, it was just me. So, and the way they were treating me, and compared to this one, that I was getting that princess treatment, and I was with someone who is taking my mind off the pain. So I'll say it's not really the same. I don't know. Yeah, but I'll say the pain is just there, but because memory was complaining, but I've deleted some of the apps for now. So let's move on to the second question. what should we be prepared for if I have to give birth for the second time? So let's put it this way. What should you be prepared for if you have to give birth? There will be some people that don't have kids, so let me just answer that. Without having kids, or if it's going to be a second or a third or fourth, whatever baby, I would definitely say, if you are planning to have, I would say I think try to buy some items that you think that they will be really useful. For example, like lots of nappies, lots of I wouldn't say lots of clothes, because I didn't buy lots of clothes. I didn't buy a lot of clothes for my baby. I just did like maybe 30-40 pound shopping for her items, because I knew that she'll grow so fast. So I didn't really buy a lot of things for her. So I'll say just buy lots of nappy, and try to buy some bottles as well, and a pump, just in case. You know, some people after giving birth, they don't really have lots of milk straight away, but just have some bottle just in case. Yeah, let me just say that because I'm not an expert myself. So yeah. So the next question, I am afraid of getting pregnant again for the second time. How does one breast feel? How does one breast feel? So I think let me answer this in my video about breastfeeding, because yeah, this is just like a labor story time and Q&A. It's not really about breastfeeding, so let me answer this in a separate video. That will be great. So the next question, might there be a possibility of me giving birth naturally? Because for the first time for the first time she had an operation. Yes, definitely yes, you can have your second baby natural, only if you had your first baby in the same country as you'll be delivering your second. Let's say for instance you gave birth back in Namibia and you have a C-section. When you go out of a country, like when you come over here, you won't be able to have a natural birth. That's a big no. They will do a C-section as well. But if you gave birth, let's say for someone who had gave birth here, her first baby here, when she's going to have her second baby, she has the option of going natural. It will just be up to her what she want. But yeah. So next question. How was the labor pain compared to the first baby? I think I've answered that. When do I stop breastfeeding after giving birth? That's for another video. So my baby's crying. Does the sonar lie through though? Because in my previous pregnancy it told me that it was a girl, then later came out it's a boy. To me, it never lied. With Denzel, he told me that it's a boy. When I gave birth, it's a boy. With Destiny, it's the same story. They told me that it's a girl and I gave birth to a baby girl. So, but I heard that to some people it does lie, but to me it didn't lie. Next question, any anxiety after birth? Definitely yes. definitely yes. You know, at points I'll think that when I'm sleeping next to the baby, sometimes she's not breathing, or when someone pick her up, I'll always have something in the back of my mind that they will drop her or they will do something evil to her, or even when coming down the stairs, I'll think that they might fall. All that I've suffered that. I just don't want her to be picked up by someone else, because something in there is telling me that no, they'll drop your baby, just get them. Even my own husband, I'll do that, like, no, just bring the child, it's okay, I'll take her upstairs, or I'll bring her downstairs, or no, it's okay, I'm gonna hold her. So yeah, I'll say there is still So what makes a baby grow apart from sex? They told me that if you eat more potatoes, it does help. Eat more potatoes, just eat more potatoes, it will help. That's what they told me, sorry. They told me that I should eat more potatoes, and I guess it worked. In labor, once big 100 of tons, I almost jumped out of the bed. Have you ever been inserted a pill because of the centimeter? Yes, not with this pregnancy, but with my firstborn, they did insert a pill. Next question. How does that induced story work? So to me, with my firstborn, they broke the water, and then after they inserted the pill, something in that line, they broke the water first and then inserted the pill, or they inserted the pill first and then broke the water after. I don't know, but it's just something in that line. I'm not a doctor. If you're a doctor, comment below and let us know how it works. So does your nose swollen up as well? I will say in the third trimester, yes. In the first two, no, it doesn't, but in the third, it does. Like the last days, it does. Definitely does. So any anxiety about the baby gender? Yes, I had some anxieties. I wanted the baby to be a girl, and then there will be a part of me that will say, oh, I want a baby boy, just so my husband can be happy. He was happy about the gender after all, but he does want to have a baby boy. He just have all girls, so I was like, oh, I think I want a baby girl just for him, for the sake of him. But then at the back of my mind, I'll be like, no, I can't handle a boy again. I definitely want a baby girl. And yeah. Next question. Have you ever jumped happy for him to feel the major of the pain? Does that one work though? Yes, I did. I did so many times, and and sometimes he'll notice that I've jumped him, and he'll be like, come back come back. And sometimes it will make him upset, but I wanted him to feel the pain, but it didn't go according to plan. But to some people, it does work though. It does work. You'll have some headaches, you'll start vomiting, all kind of things, but it's not because you jumped. It's just, let's say we carry the pregnancy together. Should I put it that way? It's not because you jumped. It's just that it's something, hormone, something there. Yeah. So next question. I want to try that one day when I'm prepared to have my second pregnancy. Does every pain feel the same on every kid? I've answered that before. Were you comfortable with the doctors and nurses around you during labor? Yes. Most of the time the doctor it was just one. She'll go out and just come check, are you guys okay? Are you doing okay? If you need me, just ring the bell, and then she'll go out. So we had a really good privacy moment. Yeah, I was really comfortable because I was not spending much time with her. Did you feel any racist treatment during labor? No. I was being treated like a queen. You know, one thing about these people, when you're giving birth or when you're pregnant, they put you here like a little glass. They make you feel so special, you know. You feel so special, you feel so loved, appreciated, and all that good stuff. And I really love that. I might get pregnant again. It's a joke. So next question, what pain method did you get? Straight away I got some, after they broke my water, straight away I got some paracetamol. And then later, when the pain started getting worse, I got that gas inhaler. Yeah, so I just used them to painkillers and the gas inhaler. Planning on having more kids? Definitely no. My target was just to have 3 kids, and I have 3 kids. I wanted a girl, boy, girl, and it happened that way. I have 3 kids, girl, boy, girl, and that's it. I don't want more girls. I don't want more kids, but if it happens in the future, I'll be okay, because by that time, all my kids will be grown. So I think I need to be quick. My memory is playing up. So next question, what can you take to get pregnant quickly? Tried folic acid and pregnancy care. To be honest, I really don't know. I haven't planned. Well, I've never struggled with pregnancy. I just get pregnant like that. I've never tried anything, so I wouldn't answer that. I don't know the answer to that question. Thank you. Thank you. Was all your pregnancy planned? Was all my pregnancy planned? No. Not all of them. It was just with my last child. All of them were just not planned. Let me put it that way. Just the baby. So I've answered all the question, and Destiny is not behaving. I'm going to sort her out, but this that brought us to the end of the video. If you enjoy it, kindly give it a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you tomorrow.